Missouri's Attorney General isn't backing down in the fight to remove St. Louis Sheriff Alfred Montgomery from office. For the third time, the state is asking a judge to expel the sheriff, this time without a trial. But tonight, Montgomery's attorney says the state has crossed from law into politics. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is live outside the courtroom where Montgomery continues to fight to keep his badge. Mark.
Mike, we just sat down with Sheriff Alfred Montgomery's lawyer in this case, retired Judge David Mason, and he pushes back hard against the state's latest allegations, especially that the sheriff might have directed or ordered one of his deputies to provide personal chauffeur or ride services to his kids to and from school. The retired judge says here in this case, the facts will ultimately tell a very different story if they do come out at trial. In her most recent court filings, Attorney General Catherine Hanaway argues the sheriff misused public resources, allowing a uniformed sergeant to drive his children to and from school in city-owned vehicles. Her motion for summary judgment calls it a clear special monetary benefit, but Mason says the evidence doesn't quite match up with that accusation, and what really happened hardly amounts to corruption.
She did it because the kid's mother asked her to do it, that she did it off the clock as a personal favor, and that's it. The closest you get to publicly funded is that there were a few cases where she used a city vehicle. It was a vehicle that she was authorized to go home in. Okay, no, I mean, really, the Attorney General's got to look at people in the face and say, I can come in and take an elected official from you because they used a public vehicle for some private reason.
Still, the official record may be difficult, if not impossible, to piece and stitch together here, because court documents suggest that the sergeant never logged her miles, never documented a time card, making all of that very difficult to calculate just how often city gas and time were used in the furtherance of this mission.
Mark, before you go, beyond the chauffeur allegation, how does the sheriff explain that moment that he ordered the jail commissioner handcuffed earlier this year?
Yeah, that's at the center of the federal indictment. But in this case, at best, the sheriff defends himself and says, we thought we had the legal authority to do that. At worst, they say it was a legal mistake and just a one-time mistake, something that he promises not to do again and something they say would not rise to the level of needing to expel a duly elected sheriff. Live downtown, Mark Maxwell, 5 on your side.